Hi, yeah, my name is Stephanie Kinsey, and I am here to report to you this just out from MSN.com, written by Larry Light, an article about Trump's leaked tax return, what accountants think. A leaked copy of Donald Trump's 2005 tax return shows that he and his wife Melania would have paid very little in federal income taxes that year. But a review by accountants who CBS Money Watch consultants indicate that his final rate ended up being around 24% due to a supplemental tax for wealthy for the wealthy designed to ensure the use of loopholes doesn't totally eliminate what they owe. Mr. Trump's basic tax return for 2005, a two-page form 1040 that summarizes his return, was made public by MSNBC's Rachel Maddow Tuesday night. It showed that he paid an effective rate of 24%, far below the top 35% rate at the time that a billionaire would presumably have been paying. But if he didn't have to pay the supplemental tax, he would have forked over a mere 4%. Known as the Alternative Maximum Tax, or AMT, this levy is in President Trump's gunsights to eliminate in the pending overhaul of the tax code. Because AMT has never been indexed for inflation in the decades since its passage, it's now frequently applied to the upper middle income people, not just the mega bucks crowd to which Mr. Trump belongs. According to the form 1040, Mr. Trump paid 36 and a half million in federal income taxes on a little over 150 million in reported income tax for 2005, or 24%. Some accounts put that figure at 25%, which includes his self-employment tax for Social Security and Medicare, although accounts don't usually include that in calculating taxes paid. Helping matters was the fact that he reported a $103.2 million loss that year, which could be part of an almost 1 billion write down he taken on the gargantuan losses claimed a decade earlier. Last October, the New York Times reported that Mr. Trump declared a $916 million loss in 1995. The Times noted, a tax deduction so substantial that it would have allowed him to legally avoid paying any federal income taxes for up to 18 years, which apparently he continued to pay taxes. Martin Sullivan, chief economist and contributing editor at Tax Analyst, said that it's hard to read too much into Mr. Trump's tax payments based on only 2 pages of his 2005 return, but he added, what is striking, though not illegal or improper, is that the 100 million plus in business losses. Mr. Trump has refused to release his tax forms, even though all presidents stretching back to Richard Nixon have released theirs. The reason he said that he is not under that he is under audit for multiple years worth of returns. Others have disputed that interpretation, saying that he could unveil them if he wanted to, since there is no law prohibiting him from doing so while under audit. And his refusal, of course, has sparked all manner of dark suspicion of what may be in his returns. The White House, in a statement before the Maddow show aired, confirmed that in 2005, Mr. Trump wrote off large-scale depreciation for construction, which paired his tax bill. The statement he said did nothing in his statement. He said he did nothing wrong, and knocked in MSNBC for obtaining his tax documents and making them public. While Maddow's show hit the high spots of the leaked tax reform, accountant tax form Accountants and other tax experts reviewing the document for CBS Money Watch had a heyday, even while noting they needed much more information from elsewhere in the 2005 tax filing to really understand his tax liability completely. So while there's quite a bit more to read, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say so far they have not found anything that is illegal, much less cooperating with Russia as far as tax money being paid out or donations from Russia, from Putin, or anything else. And I'm really not sure why Rachel Maddow aired this because there was just nothing illegal or booming about it. So, anyway, um, thanks again, and we'll share with you more later.